5 deuce add sets. On the receiving end, we've got Freddie Bristowe and Barney Tanfield. And on the servers end, the tournament's number 2 seeds, John Lumley and Steve Virgona. Have fun, guys.
All right, here we go. Quarterfinal number two today, featuring the number 2 seeds and a pretty strong pair from New York. I'm here with Colin Lumley. This is Rob Fate.
Good
Looking forward to the match.
Afternoon or morning, wherever we are in the world. I've got the honour of being here with Mr. Fay, who again pulled off another great win last night, beating the world number 3 in 3 sets to 1. So 2 good matches in a row.
Unheard of.
Not unheard of. Actually, they were saying in the commentary that you'd never come back from 2 sets to love down against Chisholm. So someone was saying.
It's a kind of head start you probably don't want to give someone like Tim.
Right.
So it's a good matchup for number 2 seeds. Barney's surprisingly good on the doubles court. And
he is. He hits the ball extremely firmly, which is what doubles is about.
Freddie's a super strong up-and-comer.
First game.
The chat's already firing up with the oldest commentary team of all time.
Well, I think when Chris Rolson helps out, I think that might beat us, but yes.
Well, it's nice to be not the oldest guy commentating for once.
Oh, that was a lucky shot, Steve. Don't see that much at this court.
It's really hard to make that happen.
Yes.
But I guess there's always a combination, isn't there? Straight into like some double serves, which is interesting. Trying a caterpillar.
It was a good pick up by Steve again, though. This pair do that very well.
Yeah, he's brilliant up there. And this is where you don't want to put it. Oh.
Fairer.
That's the second one of those he's missed since 1998.
I think he hit that in the net because this penthouse just skids forwards more than you
probably jumped on him.
used to.
But he's been out there all week, he should know that.
30-15. Fault.
So the boys haven't got a chase yet. With the small dead on here, it's even more important to be at the service end.
40-15.
Probably a normal court.
Fault.
Pretty consistent second serve bobble choice.
30-40.
Have you found this a bit more difficult court to serve on, this event?
Yes, serving is very difficult, but nice kind of rock hard balls, quite small. They do encourage a lot of good cut returns.
Yes, the ball does seem to come down. Yeah.
Nice to see, if you serve loose, then people will whack it. But I think we've seen more cut shots in this tournament than we've seen in the last 15 years.
Right.
Probably not so much in the doubles, but...
It's unlucky it went over the net, so point to the
Servers lead
service.
2 games to love.
2 love up and still haven't had a chase.
Maybe it's a plan from the other end.
Yes.
They might. That's definitely not helping.
Thank you.
No, that's unusual, that one went out of court.
15 left.
Couldn't happen. That's a great turning ball there.
Well done,
Yep.
Barney.
There we go.
Took him a while to turn onto that, but he got there eventually.
Yep.
Worse than 5.
Their first chase. It's quite unusual in that when the ball hits the timber here, the sound is completely different, isn't it? Because the timber was altered after it was built. But it's just got a bit of a hollow sound, hasn't it?
Yeah, I actually like the fact it sounds like a drum, true to its name.
It's a good shot.
Yeah.
Great shot. Got the down base of the timber.
30 love.
Freddie had no option to try to cover it.
Love.
Yep.
And a
He
chase.
just shoots straight out, playing it off his toenails there. Again, I was caught recently that didn't have a trough, and
Thank you.
amazing how much the trough helps just get
Yeah,
the
no,
balls
it's
under
funny, isn't it?
control.
It's funny to think of it as a recent invention.
Yes. Has Hobart still got this sort of slit and the balls get jammed sometimes in the bottom of the trough?
Yeah, it's probably about half a ball away from being perfect.
Yes. So the hole underneath is far bigger than the hole at the top, so sometimes you have to get your racket down and ram them when they get stuck on each other. Quite deep too, from memory, Hobart, wasn't it?
By the time it gets to the ball
40
hole,
love to the
yeah.
receivers. Worse than 5.
Rightio. First defence of a chase.
$15.40.
Good serve.
Right, can the servers keep them down the other end?
I think we'll be swapping ends pretty quickly. Would be my bet, but we'll see. Well left.
It's going to be a hazard. Oh, Steve.
I always wonder why people
30,
hit
40.
hazards. Unless you're in perfect position.
Well, on this call, I think it's,
Might too
it's
quiet, isn't
more
it,
of an
though?
option because you kind of can't serve to it.
Leave it. No, that's 2 in a row he's hit. No, I would have left both those.
Well, in doubles, I think you leave it, yeah. In singles, it's a much
Different kettle of fish.
harder decision on this court.
Let's sound it out. Yeah, I couldn't
Advantage.
see it, but it went a little bit too high. Again, a beautiful roof here with beautiful white lighting. This court, they did a lot of things very, very well. Just that volley by Freddie. Volleying's one of the hardest things to coach, and if someone's got natural talent like that backhand volley by Freddie there is just so natural. It's not something that's being coached. Is the volume too low? Am I too loud? No, perfect, okay. Last time I did this, I think this person said they could hardly hear me.
Ryan's waiting for me to say something to check my sound levels.
Server's advantage.
I'm determined to stay silent.
Second gallery.
So it didn't take long for the number 2 seeds to regain the serve. And they've closed out that game. Go to 3.
Servers lead 3 games
Right,
to love.
if we were
First
down
set,
the hazard
3
end, the boys, they've got to get a chase here if they want to get into this match.
Straight away, they did a bit better once they got down this end, so
Yes.
hopefully they've picked up on that. Good get from Barney, tight ball. Well done.
15 left.
See, that ball just came across near his
Yeah.
feet so much more than he anticipated.
It just happens.
Just
on
happens on this court, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's just suddenly that 4 inches closer than what you
It's
thought.
Quite a funny feeling to make that room.
Oops,
Worse
missed
than
it.
5.
Worse than 5? I don't know, actually. I'm not marking. Oh, he did call it the same as me, so we saw the same.
All up, Steve. I'm nervous. Sweaty hands.
Oh, that's a beautiful view, that, isn't it?
Yeah, nice new
shows the
feature from Ryan there.
Yeah, shows the beautiful viewing galleries put up
30,
above.
15.
I think this would rank pretty highly as the best in the world for that sort of view. Hotel Melbourne that's got the one above the penthouse that wasn't there originally, but they put that in probably 30 years ago, 25 years ago, which again transformed the viewing from that area. Well, what happened there? Hit the net.
Big
All
net
right.
cord.
Yeah.
Go on, Freddie. There's some huge angles coming out of these corners.
Yes.
40-15.
All right, worse than 5. I think they've had 2 chases, and if memory serves, both worse than 5.
Yes, we were. Hopefully that's not coming through. So do we think that the right people are receiving and serving here, Rob, or do you think this match level it's not going to make that much difference?
Probably not, I think. I think I'd probably have
40-15 to the
Barney
receivers.
receiving Steve.
Worse than 5.
I don't know why I say that, to be honest, but
Yep, I'll play Bunny.
30-40.
there's a lot more of that in doubles. Just keep it alive. Don't have to take too many risks. If the ball's not there to be hit, just get it back.
Are they going to win their first point to get back to juice? For the first time. See again, that ball just shoots
Okay.
so across.
I think
4
Barney did well to
games
get out of the way,
left.
but I think
He did.
a little yours probably wouldn't have hurt.
I don't think Freddie shouldn't be asked to be looking for that.
Oh.
He should be looking for it in that position, especially on their forehand. Steve's got their disadvantage in that position. It's on his backhand. That's not a good shot. Well, good rally and left the hazard.
Yeah, it
Well
was
done.
good.
Go.
So Steve choosing to play up in front of the tambour, even from the ball in the forehand corner. It's probably not a bad idea on this court.
Oh.
Have we got any comments in from anyone? I don't know. He's gone to sleep.
Probably like the viewers.
Yes. Yes. Well, it's not that
Get
late
up.
in England yet. What's 7 o'clock at night? There we go. Oh yes, good shot, Bunny.
Nice.
Straight past the tambour there.
30 love.
Trying to rob Faye. I think you
Yeah, I
did
mean,
four in yesterday's
Very-
match. Someone was
You only
saying.
do that because you're out of position.
There we go. We're up and running. Right. So we've got 64 viewers at the moment, which is good stuff.
Shot, Steve. That's a good ball down the
33.
middle.
Don't think this. So Barney and Freddie Bristowe are 30-15 up with a hazard chase on the first point. So
Half a chance to get some
half
game
a chance
points
to
here.
get to a game point. Yep. We'll see what the boys do. It's this court is
30-15
difficult
to
to
the
serve a good
receivers.
railroad on.
Hazard worse than
It
second.
drags you up the
Hazard.
court a long way. So
Worse than
giving
second.
the person the opportunity to drill it or post it. No, he hasn't gone for the railroad.
Yeah, I suppose you have that option in doubles, which is good.
Ooh, it's going to be close. He's well up.
Oh, that's going to be
Good
nasty
post.
too.
Yes,
Well
well
done,
played,
Barn.
Barney.
Died in the corner.
40-15.
2
Chase is
points
better
to
than
get the
3.
game on the board.
Right, a bit of a license to have a go here, Barn. Worked better than 3. Oh, good serve.
Lost it. Fell better
Better
than
than 4.
4.
Well left Hi, Steve. Okay.
30-40.
Gives you a good idea of how quickly Barney hits it, because Steve
Yes,
is no
well, that was
slouch
behind him, wasn't it?
on the
Yes.
volley.
It was behind him when he
Come
got
and
it.
take a gallery. It's too tempting. Well, they got away
Well
with it.
done. Good boys. There we go. New York get on the
One
board.
game to 4.
Well done. It's a serve which lefties seem to be doing a lot more, which is
15 left.
look like the inner row, but they hit up onto the sidewall. Steve's going for the reverse. I think Paul Tabley used to be the best one at serving that reverse serve. Well done.
Last gallery.
Good shot. As
Yeah, I've been
most-
trying a few Tabley railroads this week.
Have you? Yeah.
I think with a bit of time out there, it actually would be a good serve. Again, must be good heat from
Do you know-
Freddie when John's missing it.
See again, that railroad didn't come back at all. It went the other way virtually.
30-15. One chase, yep.
Going for
A
a drag.
little, good little patch here from the receivers.
Yes.
Just getting that ball on target a bit more. Getting strong from Barney. Whoops. Good. Oh, stroke by Miles.
That bad call by the partner there.
Was that a Freddie call? Was that?
It was a Freddie called it, leave it, and
30
was
off.
a couple of inches short of the line. Okay, big point here.
Oh!
Steve thought that was close. You can't really make out the line that well here, but
I love the little addition of the big point. Well done, Ryan.
yeah,
Classy.
that's a
Here
good
we
ball.
go.
That's
It's a
the
good
shot
ball.
here. Oh, beat him.
Worse
Back
than
wall
5.
first.
30 all.
Yeah, I think just the last 5 minutes, the receivers have realised they don't have to, play an unbelievable shot every single ball.
No, that's the thing that happens often, isn't it? When you're playing the much better player, you think you've got to produce something spectacular to win
Yeah.
points, but in actual fact, if you just play your normal game and keep going in there.
Yeah, I mean, a good shot from anybody at this
Oh,
level
right,
is
Gary.
a pretty good shot, right?
We don't seem to be getting any chats on this one. I don't know.
It's because no one's listening.
Okay, probably, yeah.
Somebody send us a question and cheer Colin up.
No, I don't want chats. I'm fine. Rightio. I wouldn't say the match is getting tight, but it's good for the New York boys to maybe get a second game point here.
Yeah, and doubles is funny how you can just get yourself into a little lull that's quite difficult to get out of.
30 all.
We've got a beautiful day here in
Last
Washington.
gallery.
The blue skies come out for a second day in a row. We're getting up to about 15, 16 degrees. And it's got the feel of spring in the air.
Sure does. Golf course is pretty busy.
Yes, amazing how we were here in September in 2023, but of course the
40,
grass
30,
is a
worse
dormant
than
grass,
5.
so it goes yellow in the winter months. But they're out there playing.
Still plenty of it out there.
Again, let's miss the gallery, which is a
Game.
Another
nice.
game. Here we go.
well done.
2
2-4.
games
We've
to
got the
4.
vital sevens now.
2-4.
Yes, the old cliche, which so often pops up.
This could be a big game, right?
15 left.
Just a bit faster speed into the corner with a good length. Freddie just
Yeah,
not
that's
centering
kind of
it.
what I was talking about earlier. Just the balls and the pace of the court. It just brought out that nice,
There's a dead nick under the grill.
cut
Yeah.
shot.
Yes.
Wow, look, they can't miss all of a sudden. It's so funny. Oh, I like that.
30-15.
That's classy.
No, I was just
Colin's getting the hang of this.
No, I think the bells in the grill are a great
Yeah.
addition. We put some up at Sand Valley, and it's just sounds really good. And I haven't put the bells back up again today.
And the gong.
Yeah, the gong's different, isn't it, rather than bells?
Barney the ball.
Makes a lovely sound when it's hit.
30 all on chase.
So another big point here. We are 30 all. They one chase set, so servers need this one. Good return by John. Great pick up. Barney's up. Oh, unlucky Barney. Good first volley, but great pick up by John. Put the pressure back on Barney. Just being that little bit closer to the net, he'd lost the time to give him to get really on it. Oh, that was a bit lucky. Well up. Yes.
Nice.
Right. Second gallery. On a normal court, you'd expect them to be serving a railroad, but who knows on this court because it just doesn't work as well.
40-30 servers.
Yeah, it's more of a
Second
risk,
gallery.
probably especially when you're serving to Barney.
Yep. Who's gonna? Barney's not gonna probably cut this ball.
Yeah,
You would expect it's gonna be have a
probably
bit
not
of
gonna
pace
see
on
it.
the return. Yep.
That was
Loose.
inexperienced option there
And
for Freddie.
well left by Steve. There's, fell worse in the second, playing off the second, so didn't even need to hit it.
5 games.
That gives them 5-2. So one more game to close out the first set. I think the boys at the serves end might focus a bit more on this particular game.
That's a great return.
Oh,
and a good get.
Good get. Good defensive volley. Barney going for it again. 3 in a row. Well done. Good force.
Yeah, that's another good example. Just play
15 up,
a good
Ricky.
shot rather than your very best shot.
Good pick up by Steve. And it came down severely. Wow.
15 up.
Stephen A asking what tactics from each of the sides, but I think obviously the servers just keep going.
30-15.
Yep.
And I think the kind of receivers have kind of cottoned on to the fact that don't need to do too much to be close to being competitive.
You wonder whether the hazard end are thinking maybe if we lose this set, should we swap receiving? Or I don't think it's that close that would be dominant within their thoughts.
It's interesting because they started down there, didn't they? So they must have
Yes,
chosen
they
that pattern.
chose who they wanted. Here we go, Steve. Main Mortamba.
Good
Yep.
shot from
So
Steve.
that's the lefties. Always very good at that. Main Mortamba gets right behind
40-15.
the person on the receiving side. Hard to flick it with the right hander. Gets behind him. So here we go. First set point. Good return by Freddie. John doesn't frame it
30-40.
particularly well. Okay. Focus. Big points. Steve serves
Trying
another.
to keep Dad.
Oh, it's on the penthouse. And it's
Game
out
in
of
first
court.
set,
And that's the game in the
6-2.
first set. So the hazard end has the option of swapping if they want.
John to serve.
So a question here, Colin, from Rob Fay.
You're questioning me, okay.
Did you ever win the US Open doubles, it says?
Did I ever win the US Open doubles? No, I didn't win the US doubles. So as you've probably heard in the world that there's lots of people that have has-beens and never was's. Well, I'm a never was, not a has-been.
Did you have some good US singles results?
Yeah, US in the days when we used to come over used to be quite unusual in that the draw was sort of never done till you got here.
Right.
And
It's
for
only
some
just
reason,
changed,
for some reason, all the Americans seemed to end up in one half, and all the visitors in the bottom half. So the Americans always had a finalist, which they always loved having. But there were a couple of funny draws that came out back in those days. But I think Ogden Phipps and Graham Highland were just an amazing doubles pair. Ogden Phipps, you'd park him at the net, and he was just unbelievable on the volley. Extremely strong.
Was he using a Bancroft?
He used Bancroft's.
Yep.
He used his arm. His arm was probably twice as big as any other's normal person's right arm. he wasn't very mobile, but boy, you put a ball. Actually, Graham used to do all the running around. He was the rabbit running around and getting everything all the time. But Graham used to be very good on the shot under the grill, where he would actually turn on the ball and get it onto his forehand. You don't see that very much, but Graham, playing with Dinny, used to do that quite a lot. Get under the grill, turn around on his forehand, bang, straight in the gallery.
Yep, better than the door.
Of course, this court with the ledge being 2 inches higher, maybe 2.5 than a normal court, hitting the galleries is not as easy here. We originally redid the Chicago court.
That's
Well,
good,
that's a good shot. So what's the? Do we have a dead on girl count here on this facilities, Mr. Operator? It depends if the operator
up to the
scoring the
marker.
scoreboard's doing it correctly.
Not sure Tim's eyesight be good enough to hit the right button.
Tanfield, Bristowe 4 dead-ons, Virgona, Lumley.
Right, okay. So they're leading 4.
For Tanfield, Bristowe.
Great question from Ben in the UK. One for you,
40-30
Colin.
to
I
the
mean, I actually
servers.
know the answer to this question.
Yeah, who is
Bizarrely.
correct? Gary
Jason's better
Simpson.
than
He
the
was one of
door.
the most talented volleyer people I've ever come across.
Who did he win? He presumably won, did he?
He
Ben?
won it with me, yeah.
Oh, there
We
you
won-
go.
We won the Aussie Open, yes. Gary was a really talented fellow. His son now plays, I think, down in Melbourne still.
Yeah, he got himself to be a teen handicapper.
First
Yep.
game, second set.
But Gary was one of the best lawn. He was a very, very good lawn tennis player. But his racket, very similar to the man that's sitting next to me, but his racket used to go up and down. There's not a lot of racket movement on a volley, but just straight up and down the line. So that if you're standing behind him, you could see the ball was always coming out of the middle of the racket. Very
Better
talented.
than the last.
Great bloke. So
Well-
Tanfield and Bristowe are off to a good start.
No, actually dominating the set. It's good from Barney.
This is again whether John should have gone for a gallery there rather than playing it just straight back.
I think he was at full stretches. Typical comment from a dad there.
We'll play,
Come on,
Barney.
son, do better.
It cost them the point and they could have had a chase there.
Dirty
You
love.
know,
Do you
easy
think he was
just-
going to go for a hazard, is that what you're saying?
No, just slide into the first gallery, get the serve.
What, from that leaping overhead?
Ball.
Well,
I thought he was lucky to get it
no,
over.
no, not that one. He had the one before
Oh, I see.
on the forehand. Steve turns again. Again, an introduction.
Oh, lovely from Freddie, that one.
Great shot.
You're right there,
Oh,
Freddie
you're
makes
loving
that
the
backhand volley look pretty easy, doesn't
Yes, very natural. Very natural. So got the points to go to 2 love. Yep, Maymore Tammer again. Great shot.
I think
Yes.
in a slightly more competitive match, probably John would be a bit further up there. That probably wouldn't be happening.
Again, we've got quite a few people in the crowd watching, which is great.
Yeah, the club's pretty busy today with the
Yeah.
sun.
No,
40 love to the receivers.
it's a great
Better
feeling
than the last
atmosphere
gallery.
club. And the court addition to the clubbers put in a whole group of another 60, 70, 80 players that didn't play court tennis, and they're so supportive of the game.
You can't get a court in this place.
Nope. And again, that just gives you the beautiful view of the top galleries.
That's lovely from Barney.
Okay.
Yeah, beautiful. See very little racket
That's
head
2
movement.
games to love, second
Great
set.
strike.
2 love.
Gives them the 2.
Typical Barney, very little foot movement.
No,
racket
no foot movement, yeah.
He just, puts it on the spot more often than not.
I saw a couple of months ago that his father won another age world championship.
Yeah, the over 95s.
Yep.
He still hits a lovely ball.
He does. No, I'll play with. We're going to Philly
Yeah,
after
Philly.
this event, so look forward to catching up with Mr. Tanfield. But he's, for his age, he's remarkable.
Yeah, terrific athlete.
Rob, what were? Oh, here we go. Rob, what were Mears and Dale like as doubles partners? Well, Mears, he was quite unique.
He was very determined.
Was it the French you won with him?
We won the 1991 US Open
Right.
against the current world champion and Mike Gooding
Right.
in what
30 love.
could only be considered as a very big upset.
Yeah.
I think Pete and I were both not much better than handicap 5s at the time.
We miss Mr. Gooding, who was a loss to the tennis a couple of years ago.
15-30.
Tough fight with an illness.
But Pete, he had just had a good return and good volleys. And like I say, it was never going to be an easy thing to beat Peter Mears.
It's a great flick by Barney there. Not a lot of foot movement, but the eye-hand coordination just gets right onto it. So they're looking good here. Need this point. If they get this one, they'll be really good.
Again, too, just a good shot. A bit loose there from Freddie. He's hit a lot out there.
I haven't seen many go out like that.
No, I've not.
About 3 or 4
missed
this
a ton
match
of
already.
dead-ons this week, and none have gone out
30
there.
all,
No.
one chase.
So the outer play line is where? Oh, no, it's quite high. It's above the window height, so it's not... Oh, I saw that so many times in your matches where it just hits the bando like that and shoots out.
It's quite nice, actually, because it's so fast. You're like, well, I'm not about to run after
No.
that. Whereas a lot of courts, you'd be like, oh, I'll probably have to have a go at that.
Yeah, well, if bando shot, not many courts would come out to worse than second, would there? If it hit the bando.
That is a great shot for Freddie.
Great pick up by Steve there.
And then just to keep going on Ben's question, Brad Dow was a very good badminton player, so he was much like Mike Gooding, actually. He was very good around the net.
Yep.
And we trained together a lot in Hobart, so his return of serve was very solid.
30 all.
And
Better than 6.
Another one we miss greatly.
So you've certainly had a lot of sparring partners in your career, Mr. Fay, going from using you. Mr. Gunn was one of your sparring partners. And
Yeah, and Roger and I played a fair bit of doubles together
Chase
as well.
off.
Yep.
Chase off there, that was
30 all.
Barney kind
Worse than
of probably
second.
couldn't hit it if he wanted to.
Worse than the second. Another row right. Oh, that wasn't good. Threw it a bit high. That's where you can tell when someone can serve a good row if they're doing it the second time. And long chase. Up on the penthouse again.
Oh,
Gallery.
well done.
Yeah,
That's
great
good
shot.
away.
Beautiful shot by
Just a little
Freddie.
bit of confidence.
Here we go.
40,
Point for
30.
3 love.
Big point, Rye. Don't miss your opportunities. Thank you very much.
Right.
Here we go. Nothing too clever, boys. It's back wall. He's gone down the middle for Steve.
Good all left. Oh, see, there's the classic because the penthouse, because of the gallery's that bit smaller, you would normally not miss that. Oh, good get up. Here goes Barney with the bash. Good
Good
volley.
go anyway. Bit of rackets.
Yes. Guess who the racket pair is?
Oh, well done, boys.
Well done.
It's funny actually that quite often that ball
servers
goes all the way
lead,
around
3
to the
love,
battery
second
wall
set,
is
3 love.
is quite basic on most courts, but here it comes out of all sorts of angles.
I've lost my little menu of what sounds make what. That's why we had the horn 2 in a row.
3 love.
There we go. Got it back again. Good get by Barney. Sets himself very early though, so it didn't quite bounce where he was expecting.
That's the kind of thing that was.
That's the rackets
first
hit it
set.
as hard as they can on the
Team up.
backhand volley, yeah.
But to your point in the first set, I mean they're just spending so much more time at the service end.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a little clock in the corner telling you how long he spends at the service end.
Thank you.
Good call. Now, when I see Howard Angus past world champion, we often have a chat while him and myself were both the dominant left-handers back when I was playing a lot. We look at each other and wonder why we never turned on the ball, because Cam and Steve are so good at it.
So many options as
We
well
just
now.
don't know why we never did it.
Just wasn't the done thing. Surprising Howard didn't
15-30.
do it with his rackets background.
Yes. Yep. No, we don't know why we didn't anyway. And again, Steve steps inside, he gets into his forehand, good force.
Oh,
Freddie's
that's
up,
good from
yeah,
Freddie.
nice crisp volley by Freddie. Didn't try to hit it too hard. That's the secret up there, is not to try to hit it too hard, just keep it within yourselves. You know, hit it at 85%, don't try to produce 110%. Get your accuracy up, and your speed doesn't need to be so dominant.
Yeah, I think it's where Tim Chisholm is.
Oh, the crispness of some of his volleys amazing.
Heads and heads above everybody else. Just with that placement over power. That's
was not a
expensive
word.
from Freddie.
40-30 and
That's a
take.
classic. I
For
don't
love.
think he took that at the top of the bounce, which so many people do. It comes up, and if you can get it at the top of its bounce, you're hitting a lot flatter in dominant. But I think Freddie might have let that drop a little bit low. Maybe Ryan can. Let's have another look at that last shot to whether it dropped that little bit lower before Freddie took it. Was the last point before the swapping of the ends.
No, we got the
That's
good
a
one there.
crisp volley. That's a beautiful volley again.
That's a better replay too, actually. Right?
Yes.
Do positive.
We only do
So-
positive in the gallery, yeah.
Bad marking calls.
We do love the new marking scrutiny.
Servers lead 40-30.
Unless you're marking.
Hazard. Better than 2.
I think Chisholm's unusual. I think he actually stands and marks the whole match, doesn't he? I think he doesn't like to sit down.
Yeah, I stand as well.
Yeah, he is. Yep, he's standing up there.
It's impossible in the chair.
That's a good shot.
Wow, what a great shot.
Great shot.
Deuce.
Great shot of the hazard.
All right, Juice, here they go. A couple of points
Yeah.
from 4-love and
Yeah, the whole scoreboard's just completely changed. See, there's that one. Barney just set himself but couldn't manoeuvre.
Advantage.
Okay. Yeah, just get that one back. It was a good shot by Freddie.
nice pace.
Yeah.
Worse than 5 again. They're loving that worse than 5.
Seems like it's a magnet, isn't it? And he caught it worse than 5 as well. So, very good. I've always thought if you put about 5 pros along the last gallery, and they all have to write down what the chase is, and you've got the marker, how much variation you'd probably get.
Yeah.
Not a grot, but it's better or worse.
Advantage to the
When we were
receivers.
down at the TTs, which was played in October
Worst
down in the
5.
courts in France, the French scoring is a little bit different on the chases, so anything between the numbers, so where you got to say number
Sure,
4 and
fine.
5, anything between the numbers becomes
Deuce.
the whole number. So you get very few 2s, 4s and 6s, and you get lots of 5s, 7s and 9s.
Good call. Oh, it snuck it over tail. I've never known a net cord as generous as this one.
It's usually to do with the thickness of it, isn't it?
I mean,
Bit thicker
this
they-
thing, 99% of stuff goes over.
Yeah, I don't think it flicks up when it gets hit, so it's quite sort of a bit like hitting a wall, whereas if you go to somewhere like Philly where it's very flicky, very few go over. Well left by Barney. Oh, yes. Two chases. And a hazard on the first, so one would think they should have a good chance of getting another game point to go to 4-love.
Scores deuce. Hazard worse than 2. Hazard.
And
One
again.
Yes, great shot. Hit the first post.
Advantage. Chase is worse than the last.
Don't know if- Oh, just high again. Went for the hazards, which is the right shot to do.
Oh, Barney
yes,
again.
Barney,
again.
that
I think
backhand
just
shot.
3/4 pace on target.
Game.
That does.
Receivers lead 4-love. Second set. 4-love.
That's a huge win there. All right, so now we need to start talking about tactics the other way around. What do the number 2 seeds do to get back into this? Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Boys,
And he hit
what's
it.
he doing?
Could have left it for a hazard. We'll see what
Don't
that was
stand there.
like.
Good lord.
Wow, that was.
Freddie literally, what was he doing?
I had Mick Dean up there one
Dean
day,
up.
one time when I was playing in back, and I knocked him out for 5 minutes. Took him out.
Worse than the door.
No, they're doing well, the Hazard boys. The New York boys have really turned it on here.
Yeah,
They've got to be looking.
they've just got themselves at the right level.
Barney's missing nothing with his firm shots.
Oh, he's got it, but he didn't need to really play that, did he? Not when Barney's playing
Yes,
so well.
again, that was that natural volley.
Good get from John, that was coming quick.
Right, they're looking good. 15 up, 2 chases, 4 love up.
Worse than 2, Freddie?
Not that we're encouraging betting, as someone said on the commentary the other day, but oh, that's that unlucky one that hit the ledge. But I wonder what sort of odds you get on them closing out the set here.
Yeah, it's probably not as
I don't think
high
it's
as you think.
No, it's probably not 80%,
No,
5 in distance. And then leave.
but I reckon I'd give them
Talk about
50-50.
What's gonna happen
he's
here, though?
English. Come on.
John and Steve have obviously
Well, yeah.
got potentially a bit in the tank, and then
The one that's standing
Barney
right in
and
front of him.
Freddie
Yeah, I'll
can-
just leave that one.
get a bit kind of worried about how to finish it.
15 to the servers.
It's never quite as easy just to keep going
Chase.
in the way
Worse
you're
than the
going.
door.
No, you can
Something
get that little
almost-
bit tight when you're not in the set, but then when you get into the set, you just get a little bit tighter. Right, here we go. Worse than the door. That's not a
30
very
love.
good return.
Hazard
Oh,
worse
Mr.
than
Lumley.
2. Hazard.
Didn't put any pressure on them to play it.
That ball, all right. Thank you.
I think Ben, you have a win-loss calculator. What's it saying on this? Oh, it probably only does the match, doesn't it?
Worse than 2 and well left and lost the chase. Point to the hazards.
15-30.
Okay, we're getting to the crutchy time of this set for the servers to whether they can keep the momentum up and close out this game. I think if they get to 5, their percentage increase will go up enormously. Big difference between 4 and 5. Unlucky, just got him behind him, but better than letting a chase be set.
30 up.
Here's a big point.
Up.
Oh, got another one there. Almost dropped.
Yep, good shot.
First gallery.
Into the
A
first
bit more
gallery.
intent all of a sudden on taking some hazards and galleries, aren't they?
Yep. Got to get the serve. There's a big
Lost that kind of overconfidence.
Oh,
Oh, now he's
30.
busted a string at the wrong
back
time.
string at the wrong time.
I've knocked it off a few times already.
Right, that might have been a bit of luck for Lumley and Virgona there. Barney's string went at the wrong time. I'm surprised he's still using it if he was,
If
it
it's
does
getting
give you the
that
warning
close.
it's going to go. Yeah, you put it away and leave it for another day. I remember the old days, you used to have a couple of pros in England who used to sell a racket and then they'd take it away for the tournament and then give it to the men when they come back. They used to use it in the tournament. We won't use any names
30
there.
to the servers. First gallery.
No, I had a few good matches with one in particular that always had some unusual initials on the bottom.
Release off.
What happened there?
That went into the gallery.
Did they need to go in the gallery? No.
Had
Again?
it caught again. That's 5. 5 of them. Well,
Well, they're on the board.
big
No,
gain to the
2
boys.
sets.
Yep, it's whether they can now get a bit of momentum behind them to claw it back, or whether Barney and Freddie can have a good game now and put the pressure back on them.
That's it, snuck behind him off that Memel timber.
Yeah, tough shot.
On this court, it's really tough. That's a good hit.
Yep, good firm shot. Again, probably not hitting it at 110%, but hitting it at 90% and keeping control of it. Keep it off that penthouse. That's a great volley by Freddie. Good return by John.
Barney's going to
Barney's
post
gonna-
this. Nope, straight. Again, must have been
Yeah,
slightly
John
tempted
had to
to have
hit
a
that
shot.
because if he left that for the back wall, it was going to come down severely. Stevie likes to take that on his forehand, runs around it. John's missed the grill from halfway up the court, which is unusual. He took it at the top of the bounce. That was a good example of taking the ball at the top of the bounce so he can be aggressive at it.
30-15.
Unfortunately for the viewers, the 4 o'clock match isn't going to happen, so people in England can either have 2 hours free or come back for the later match. But 11 o'clock at night starting is the last match today in the UK.
Well, at least it'll be on time.
Yes. Bit of a shame Mr. Smart's shoulder's just not up to taking the risk of playing.
Yeah, especially at doubles where
You need to
90% swinging hard.
That's that force on the penthouse again. That one stayed in. Steve, oh, unlucky, off the battery wall.
That came out, did it?
Yeah, I think it was a hazard. Again, this court, I don't think they did. Most courts have a little bit of an angle on that, so that doesn't happen on the modern course. But I don't know if this one is square or not. Is the chamfered on the end of the?
No, I think that was a flush on the edge.
Right on the edge. The curvature of the armour coat on the new courts is about like a 10p coin.
40-30 to the servers.
It's about the same as a dime. So that gives you this sort of curvature on
Hazard chase
on the ledges. You can see it there on that view there on the left-hand side near Barney. You can see how there's a domed. Right.
It's good serve. Trouble now.
Yes. Well done, Steve.
I think, was that wrong side?
Deuce.
No, I think it was just the right side.
Oh, it's 40 to the Barney.
The scoreboard's combined. No, it
Well
was
done,
the right side.
Good Barney, that's good hands. Freddie, what he gets the memoir. Too good.
Yeah, good shot. Here we go. Another point to go to 5-1.
Advantage. Well, time.
Leans a long way over on his railroad, doesn't he?
Yes.
Gets a long way to the left.
Another big point. Big game point. Here we go.
It's long.
Deep. Gives Barney the chance for the grill. Misses it high. Steve can hit the hazard. Yes. Got to left it now. Out of position. Hits the net post. First gallery. Right. Second bite of the cherry to go to 5-1. There's someone writing. Apologies. What happened to the 4 p.m. match? Injury. Yes. Leon's shoulder. He's not up to playing, so Faye and Hal have had a walkover in the match. So they're not having I don't think you're having a practice session, are you, Rob? You're just having a bit of rest, maybe?
Receiver's
think a rest
advantage.
sounded like a good
First
That's
plan.
why we've got the pleasure of having him, Rob, here helping commentate, because he's not got the next match.
Well, I wasn't actually down to compensate this one. But
Right. Yes, did you know you'd been
and
part
then
of it?
I was commentating, playing, marking.
Oh, really?
Had a busy one.
Oh, missed it. Could be a
Oh, it's
dish.
good.
Yes.
But again, there's that 3/4.
Receivers lead
This is
5
where,
to 1.
you know,
Second set,
Barney
5-1.
There we
He's
go.
very
They got that 5.
experienced.
Right.
Very experienced.
Pressure
player.
on now. I'd say they've probably got 90% maybe of winning this set, maybe even 95%. 5-1. I'm sure the servers are wondering whether it's going to be worth the effort to try to pull it back for 6-5 or whether they're just best to
I think
Ex-
these two
Team
will
up.
accept defeat.
back their fitness and keep going. Yeah, it's probably not quite as high as 90 for me, this.
Not that high. Oh, I reckon I'd stick with 90.
First gallery.
Is that net post?
Yes,
Nope,
again.
fine.
No, that was first.
Thank you. Yep.
So that's another good, that's what they weren't doing in the first set. They weren't,
Thanks, Barney.
Well, they
they're
spent
getting
3
chases.
games on the
Yeah,
trot down there.
no,
didn't
they're getting chases. So important to get the serve in any standard of doubles anywhere in the world. when I go down for the Boomerang Cup, you can usually best who's ever at the service end is going to usually be winning. Of course, we've got the next Boomerang Cup has been set for January 2026. So if you're a keen tennis player and never done a Boomerang Cup, you should definitely consider going down. It's always a great 2 weeks in warm weather, and you're always made to feel most welcome. And hopefully by then the Sydney court will be open, so they'll probably do some combined event. They called that down.
Did Tim call it down or John call it down?
Probably John called it down. Tim called it down.
I thought he got it.
Yes,
the
the jury in the commentators and controlling centre would give that one as an up. But as Jonathan Howe once said famously, is some turned around and questioned one of Jonathan Howe's marking. And Jonathan turned to the gentleman and he said, "Sir, you keep doing the playing and I'll do the marking." Which is a classic.
He must have had to say that a lot, Jonas. Freddie.
Just try. That's a racket shot in. It's the last minute.
Yeah.
Try and hit it very hard.
Starts up where your driver starts. That's a good return.
Yep, again, not a lot of footwork by Barney, but didn't quite able to stretch to it.
Deliberate double shot down the middle there.
Yep.
Game.
Well done.
2-5, there we go.
2 games to 5.
You still at 90%?
I'm still at 90%.
Well,
I reckon the
need a couple of good serves and
Virgona will get
things,
one
don't
more.
they?
Virgona and Lumley will get one more game, and then the New York boys will close out the set.
That's a great volley from Barney.
Yep.
Like
There we go.
anything
That's a
on the floor.
mistake by John again. Again, was coming for the middle of the court rather than from that position. He should be thinking galleries.
No one's getting that.
Look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
First.
Did he get up to the line? Is there a worse than first on this one? No, I don't think there
there
is. There's worse than
Yeah.
first. Right.
I think there might have been better then, but
Again, top of the bounce by Steve, and
Well
just
done,
beautiful
lovely shot.
control. Didn't try to hit it again. Get the accuracy up. Speed doesn't need to, no one's up there covering the galleries, so just make sure you get the control level up. Top of the bounce, beautiful, lovely control. It's so easy sitting here watching someone do that, but when you actually get the ball, got a comment in by someone. Yes, I think the balls are becoming a little. They were quite firm originally. Was the feeling, and the ball was shooting off the back wall. But I think they are. They've got 260 balls for the US Open, and it was put into 2 sets of 80, and they're alternating them each day. And they're not trying to keep one for doubles and one for singles. They're trying to and then for the semi-finals, Ivan was telling me they'll go through them and pick the better 80 out and use them.
not getting many upgrades, Gavin, is the answer.
Now I've seen that Ryan's been putting it down at Mr. Fay, and then all his initials that come after his name.
So the pressure's just building down there.
30,
Yes,
15.
that was not. Maybe he tried to control that too much rather than
Yeah,
give it
well,
a slash.
exactly right. Just stay
Too much
Barney.
thought rather than just natural talent, have a swing. There we go. So again, they've got to chase so quickly, which is what they weren't doing. So that's been the big difference in this particular set.
Good
See
stretch,
again, Barney
Just throws the arm in.
yeah, just great high hand coordination. Again, a good
That's you,
straight
Freddie.
force.
You can see now Steve and John are just
Oh, that was off the ledge. That was penthouse, then
down
ledge.
the ledge. Oh, good footwork, Freddie. That was not
Good pick
easy.
up off your toes. Oh, that was spin.
Oh, he couldn't get either side of it.
Unlucky. Maymore Tamman got behind him and couldn't flick it over. Right,
45.
Tio.
45, one chase, yep.
40-15 last gallery.
A lot more emphasis on just getting it back in now from Steve and John.
That's that one off the ledge.
All the fancy winners are gone. Just get it back, get it back.
I think they'll probably lose this game to go to 5-3, and then they'll have the serve, and they just need a couple of good points to close out the set.
40-15 to the
Never
receivers.
easy.
Last gallery.
Well, they've got to think positive, don't they? They've got to go for their shots. They don't. The others aren't going to make the errors. They've got to be a bit more aggressive to close out this final game to get the set. They're not going to live well off other ends' mistakes.
Gosh, he didn't move a muscle to play that ball, did he?
It's too deep and they're in. I don't know whether I would have given that to Steve. I would have let John take that. Oh, Barney.
Alright,
Okay.
need some good serves now. We've got
Yeah.
Freddie in the foreign corner now.
3-5.
games
Rob's.
to 5.
I'm still at 90%, and Rob's, what are you going to produce? 55, 65%?
Yeah, I was more like 65.
That is chance of closing out the set. Could have left that for a hazard, but he's put it on the penthouse, made him look good.
Barney, what was that option?
That was a Paul Tabley shot, that one.
Sorry, Stevie.
i.e. something that you,
Thank you.
don't coach, you just naturally do.
And most of the time shouldn't. Oh, there is a little main wall. It's like a couple of
15
other
up.
courts, basically unplayable. Oxford and Hobart.
Yeah, Oxford's-
Most of the time tuxedo as well. It's just gone.
Whoa!
Can they inch closer to closing out this set? Good
Got a
force by
hazard sitting
John.
there as well, which always helps.
Here we go, we're on the penthouse. Look,
Watch out, Barney.
No.
And another nice
another
timber
neat, there we
miss with a
go.
bit of cut.
30 love with
30
a
love.
hazard chase, so that's a good chase to be defending when they attacking when they swap ends. So are they going to get this game set point? Bit too wide for the force by John.
Second.
Steve close it out with the second gallery post. Right. So getting to the real crutch of this set.
I think they used to call this as a garp in Melbourne, didn't they?
A garp? No, I hadn't heard that one.
As good as a point.
All right, okay. Sounds like an Alistair Curley make-up name.
That was actually a Ted, I think.
Ted Cockram?
Yeah.
Good old Ted. Ted and Tony
Champion.
Cockram, great supporters of the game. Still doing well. I don't play tennis anymore, but Ted is extremely good at snooker. And I think he's the Barwon Heads champion at snooker for about 20 years in a row.
Is he
Oh, he's,
leading a busy life then?
30
oh, he's
love
very,
to the
yes,
receivers.
very keen player at
Hazard
snooker.
chase, better than 2. Hazard.
Tony lives in
Probably
Frankston.
beaten Rory Gunn in a couple of finals down
I would
there.
think he probably are. I don't know who he played in the final, but he's very, very good at it.
Oh, a nice little nick.
There we go.
And there are
Gives
a lot
them
of ways to win a hazard.
3 set
Second
points to
gallery.
close it out to 1 set all and attacking the second gallery.
Oh, well, we're probably back at 90 now.
You're changing, you're coming closer to my call. There's the galleries, John. Why are you going down there?
Oh,
Chase off. I think.
worth a shot.
Was it a chase off?
Yeah.
Right. Didn't lose a point. Still got 3 positive points to
Barney's
take out
only
the
got
set.
one thing in his mind here.
Forces one high in the penthouse. Hard volley by Steve. Races up.
Beautiful
Good.
from Freddie. Blocking.
Again, so little racket movement, wasn't there?
Barney bang.
Oof. Got away with it.
That's gone. It's all gone for a hazard. Worse than 2.
Was it worse than 2? I would have called, but we'll see what the marker. Well, the marker won't be calling that. Hazard worse than 2. Well, that's why I'm sitting next to the greatest of all time, and I would have called something completely different. Good call, Mr. Fay. We lose.
40 love to the servers.
Right, here we go
Hazard
again.
chase, worse than 2. Hazard.
Another set point
point.
to level it.
Set point number 3.
Yep.
Or does it
But they had a
count
chase.
as a
Yeah, we had a
half?
chase. Yeah, no, that counts as a full opportunity. Oh, it's a nick, and there
That's
we
the way
go.
you do it.
One set all.
Second
Wow.
set.
Just
Number
rolling
2
it
seeds
all.
with the hazard end. Will they elect to swap? So
Three.
Barney was serving to John in that set.
Love all, third set.
I'm
Ready
now
to
at,
start? Ready,
I'm
start.
at 99.
99.9. I'd still think.
I was at .01 for a 2-bounce railroad nick against the world number 2 though.
15 left.
That's a good lot. Good view. Another addition in the recent times of Mr. Carey's camera. He's very up there, isn't he? A long way up to be covering that. Great
I
shot.
think they've made that decision
Shot Barney.
to play like that.
So they've swapped over the receivers. Barney was to John in the last set. I can't remember what the first set was, whether...
That's very flattering if you're
30, 15.
Barney and Freddie, isn't it? Get the big guns to swap.
So you, in the situation that you're in with your talent, Mr. Fay, would you always prefer to have it so that if it gets to 5 or you've got the serve or the receive? Is that one of your main things you're thinking
Yeah,
of?
I mean, it's a high priority. You need a
Oh,
good
it's down,
reason
worse than 3.
in terms of the matchups to change that.
Right.
But you know, there are quite often good reasons. If somebody traditionally does very well against somebody, you keep that. But otherwise, you just try to put your best player forward. I
Against
think you see it a lot in handicap when the handicap is a half either way. You quite often see the pair put the better player in for the harder handicap.
Yes. Whereas you should make sure that they're guaranteed
Yeah.
to get that game without the
Exactly.
handicap, and then try to fluke one of the ones where you are.
If you want
Right.
your best player at 5-all.
No, the master of handicaps would of course be Mr. Julian Snow, who
Yeah, it'd be interesting if he agreed
used
to
to
that.
so many years winning the Boomerang Cup, and he was one of the beautifulest handicap players to play in the world.
40-30.
He used to often strategically pick his team on the ability to
Let the ball go.
let the ball go on instruction. With that, they used to have to be quite good at following instructions.
I think the instruction came on the first point of the tournament and remained.
Yes.
Leave it.
I think Xanthia's mum used to always play in that side for a few years with Julian. She was extremely good at serving and then going up to the galleries and not interfering.
And quite a few boys from Leamington mastered it as well.
Yes.
40-30 to the receivers.
So another game point to
Worse
be
than
leading in the
3.
match. Worse than 3. A bit of a tight chase to be attacking.
Freddie's got the shot there.
Good volley by John.
Oh, that's not bad. Steve just rolls that ball up casually. Bad
Just a
luck.
bit too deep.
You definitely can't be hitting the back
Oh,
wall
sorry,
here.
deuce.
No, it just shoots out so far.
Deuce.
That's the thing I'd noticed. Both John and Cam, who are the fastest sort of running around, have great trouble tracking down the ball. Oops. Looks like...
Still line.
You want to do some commentary? We've been joined by Mr. Howell.
Yeah, go on.
So you're taking over? Well, I'll leave you to it. So we'll see what happens. Thank you very much, Mr. Fay, for your time, and Ryan for the great coverage.
Don't go too far, Colin.
And we'll... Top of the bounce.
Nick's got Everton
Yes.
to watch. Who are they playing?
Oh, might have been a hazard if he'd left that.
Barney's just digging him.
Good defence, double-handed defence. Again, that's a hard shot on this court where it's racing up. Oh, good shot.
Good put away.
Rightio, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the match.
Advantage.
Joined now by Nicky Howe.
Hey,
and
Robbo.
The Premier League.
That's right. We've got Everton playing Brentford away. Yeah, just come across this match about 5 minutes ago. Found it One set all.
Yeah, I know.
So
Well, we know what
Receivers
it's like to
advantage.
struggle with these two, don't we?
they're making our loss look
line.
a little better, showing how good they really are.
What? Game. First game, third set.
Is that chase off or that? No, that's game. All right, so Virgona and Lumley back in the lead. Set all 1-love.
What was the first set score, Rob?
6-2 was it? Yeah, 6-2. So there we go.
What happened differently in the second set?
I think mainly came down to Freddie and Barney just stopped pressing so much, you know, just hitting their normal shots and
Juicing the error count.
yeah, it just was on. Barney was just on target a lot, and Freddie was just volleying beautifully, returning particularly well.
First.
But these two have got it kind of knuckled down a bit now. All of a sudden, the galleries are flowing, and they are making sure they get down the service end. And
Yeah.
there's a lot less flash stuff coming out from there too now, leaving hazards.
Yeah, it's going to be, well,
40
doubles
love.
is hard to win
Chase.
from the receiver side at the best of times, but especially on a court where the dead-ons aren't so big. Yeah, it cuts sharply on the floor, but you've already got a guy normally standing there waiting to pick it off. So it's
Yeah.
not quite the same.
No, and that's kind of how this has gone.
Oh, I can turn the football off now. Everton are 1-0 down.
Service lead, 40
It
love.
didn't take long.
Nope.
First gallery.
Right on the half time as well.
Oh,
All right, quickly gone to 40 love in this game.
It's warm in here.
It's really warm. It's a warm day actually. That's proving to be a
50,
very
40.
good shot.
Right, so smash it into the main wall. Create some carnage.
Let me open the door.
game.
There you go,
Service
2
lead,
love up. That's the start.
2 games to love.
Steve and John were looking for at the start of this third set.
Love. Love.
Looking comfortable now. 2
Yeah, I
love,
guess,
30 love up.
We'd probably almost rather see we play the winner of this match, so
Yeah.
40 love.
Barney and Freddie don't win. That takes a bit of pressure off.
Yep. True. I always rely on you for the tactics anyway.
2-0 against those two, probably hard to come back from.
Yeah.
It's good that.
Game.
It's really doubles is just so funny
3
the way
games to love.
it changes from one pair to the other.
And yeah, how you can just get on a roll and just games keep going your way.
Yeah, I mean they just don't look like losing a point all of a sudden. They couldn't win one.
Yeah, and all that's just happened was the end of a set.
They did actually switch, which is a nice compliment to Freddie and Barney.
Last gallery.
John smiling again. That's probably
Was he a little stressed
I
in that
think it's
second?
just one of those things, isn't it? You're like, what's happening here?
Yeah. He's not used to losing a lot, so not these days.
That's a lovely shot from Barney.
That was a
15
very
up.
good
Barney's
shot.
just got a lot of quality. I think it's
15 to you guys. One
kind of
chase.
hidden by his unusual technique,
Yeah.
Bop.
but the quality is there.
He does. He's able to put good cut on those balls.
Yeah,
Get
he's,
bring down.
he's very accurate. Good gap, huh?
That's great. Yeah.
Oh, Steve, I thought that was in. So we'll play it again, boys.
30 love.
How's the bruise today, Robbo?
The bruising, it's not too bad. There's a bit of swelling.
So you don't have to play on it
Got
today.
a little compression bandage on to try and
Yeah. Bring it down.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised to wake up and not see much of a bruise there.
I told you I didn't hit it that hard.
No, but I ran into it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Had a good head of steam up as I charged at
40
it.
love and chase.
That was a nice backhand from Freddie, forcing the error from Steve. So, well, this one's a good game so far for Barney and Freddie.
It's been a bit more like the second set of this game.
And he caught for the very end of that second set. So.
Barney giving some words of advice there. Almost certainly not on how to hit a backhand volley, would be my guess.
They both hit the backhands hard.
40 love
Yeah,
to the
Freddie doesn't
servers.
need any advice on a backhand volley.
Last gallery.
What was that second goal? Definitely time to tune off the football. That lasted 3 minutes.
Last.
You'll have more chance of them coming back if you're not watching.
Unfortunately, that was a replay. It's
There
okay.
you go, still in it.
Yeah. It's a nice shot from Steve. Cut that in the
15-40.
corner. So gallery
door.
Steve loves to find. Oh, it's half time.
3 love to your boy.
Got many people tuning in.
Here at around 90 earlier. What do we got there? 112. Okay. The word's spreading in New York, obviously.
Mm.
You know what? I'm going to be able to sleep tonight.
You right on there, Robbo?
Yeah, just a bit of entertainment.
How do you ever? How's
40,
Colin
15
ever
No,
want
I
to
to
thought he
receivers.
might have, but he
The door.
says he didn't.
Correct.
Won some Aussies.
Yeah.
Probably won quite a few of those, I imagine.
Yeah. Don't know how many people travelled back then.
Well done. See, Barney's kind of got the speed of the court, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He knows he's just got a bit of time on that ball. Good shot, Steve. Good beef.
It's good D again.
Yeah, well played.
It's not easy to do. Hit that backhand
Game.
that hard and control
One
it as
game
well
to
under the
3.
penthouse as he goes for the second gallery.
Right,
That's the
good.
game.
On the
1-3.
board. There's been that point there
15
was
up.
prominent in the second set.
Forcing the error, just
Just
rip
a
it down the middle.
little good cut volley, Barney backhand drive.
That's the one disadvantage, I think, when you play with a lefty, righty-lefty, is that down the middle ball, because it's both backhand.
Yeah.
Ball up, guys.
Although
That must have been going up, right?
30 love.
It's up on his tippy toes. Alright. All of a sudden we could be looking at 2-3 if things keep going.
Yeah,
40
it's
love.
that down the middle ball.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what I mean? Like no one's trying to beat the living daylights out of it. It's just
keeping
good
it on
controlled.
target. Yeah.
There's that shot again.
worth a pop at the dead on. 40 love up.
15, 40.
Try and like find a gallery here if you can. Oh,
Better
that'll
than the
do.
last.
no.
We need balls, guys.
Didn't see that. Was it worse than 6-ish? Better than
Hey,
the
Ives.
last.
Ives. Can you sub in for me
Thanks,
for 3
Ryan.
seconds? I'll go to
It's
bed.
confirmation there that we still have no idea whether it was up or not.
So, our match last night, someone was saying that first time we played in an Open, I played in an Open something like 2005 in an Aussie Open.
And we played.
Yeah. Obviously,
Huh?
I didn't win, which is no shock. But they were saying that I entered off the Open off a 36 handicap. I can tell you that's poor information.
Change of marker.
I know that I was a golf pro then doing 2 days a week, but I was up for about
40,
12 then.
15,
So I don't know where they
You
got
might have
that.
been confusing it with my golf handicap.
Yeah.
Gallery.
Here's the marker. What's happened
Oh.
here?
Marcus subbed himself out. We got Tim Chisholm ready to take over the comps. Love to hear.
He's on a special
There
guest
you go.
mic.
I
Here
don't
he is.
speak Australian.
We get. Well, he's just gone to the bathroom. We will get a word from the marker in a sec. Who's filled in for him? No one. Oh, I will.
Pass that back in case we get some feedback or something.
But
If you can hear anything strange, it's that's Tim Chisholm in the bathroom.
15 low.
But the one funny thing I remember of that match, and doubtful you remember, but maybe, was the last point of the match. You broke my racket in half. I volleyed and went snapped in half.
Clearly, it was ready to go. That one.
Yeah, it was, but it was pretty funny.
15
But yeah, 36. I was not entering an Aussie Open off that handicap.
I do remember I had one of those half-broken rackets and playing cam. Lost the point and I snapped it over my leg.
Case better than second gallery.
And he obviously looked at that and
15
thought,
all.
wow.
Yeah.
You know. So I was playing him in the French Open.
Yeah.
And he lost the point and he tried to break a brand new one over his leg. I think he nearly broke his leg.
Yeah, don't try that with a good racket.
Yeah, exactly. Make sure there's a solid crack down the middle first.
Right, this is going to be a big game.
Out of court.
That's unfortunately went out.
30-15.
Yeah, we got a big game notification from Ryan.
It's just too much
Out
of
of
that
court.
sloppy
So
stuff.
30 all. It's big point
30 all.
because there's one chase.
Big game, big point. Thanks, Ryan. Let's keep them coming.
He just
Well-
such a good job, does Ryan.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, it went out.
Holy cow.
Oh,
2 in a
my
row.
30 better than second gallery.
Yeah, and all this for free at some point. I think we're going to have to charge for the quality of this streaming. It's that good.
Yeah. There's a big quality gap between the streaming and the commentary.
Yeah. You've got some fancy buttons here. Ooh.
Don't get Nick started on the fancy buttons.
Yeah,
40-30
maybe
to the
pressing the wrong
receivers.
things at the wrong time. That would
Better than second.
But I now want to press them. They're very
All
colourful.
right, here we go. This
All
is
right,
this
big
is quite
point.
a
I'll
fun,
shut up. Better than
fun point.
second.
Oh,
Oh,
good going
that's
last.
last.
No.
Oh, no.
On the Timber Felt Enema.
Deuce.
Back to deuce.
There you go.
Oh, it's a nice save from Steve. Good chance from. Oh, unlucky Freddie. Just needed to hit the pin house and it would have been like better than 5.
Advent.
Cool. It's
Just
uncharacteristic error from
Just
Steve.
doesn't seem that confident out there today, Steve, does he?
I'm not sure. It's not like him. That forehand volley he loves. normally.
Time.
NJ saying maybe the handicap difference was 36 rather than your handicap.
I'd have thought it'd be more.
I suspect they might have actually been talking about my golf handicap.
That's a good
That's
shot
nice
from John.
shot,
Nice
well done.
control.
Advantage.
Yes, thanks, Tom. We're underestimating the number of people watching. One of those streams is Flushing Meadows, full house.
Oh,
It's
what a
beautiful.
shot!
Like just from a standing start.
It's ridiculous,
Deuce.
to be honest.
Well, what's his tennis like? Based on that shot, probably decent.
Oh,
There they
here we
go.
Advantage.
3-all point again. And Barney's he's just quite hard to contain, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, you get a bit of that, like up and then out of nowhere he can force unbelievably. That's a
Oh,
good
well
shot
done.
from Freddie.
He
They'll
knows
take
it
that
too,
because
yeah.
Barney's
Little fist pump there. He's
yeah,
happy
well,
with that result.
Well,
Nice
Barney's
carry.
force went up. You see, went up on the penthouse, so they got away with it.
This
Look at
is
this
a
backhand.
peach.
Oh,
Look at that. Federer's going to be drooling over that.
yeah. That was so good.
Maybe not Richard Gasquet, but
He's got a nice
Federer.
backhand. Richard Gasquet or Wawrinka.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, isn't it?
I'd like to see how good some of those tennis players would be if you just banned two hands. Because I just think it's such a difficult skill to be able to do stuff with one hand. Not used to.
Have you tried two? Feels
Yeah.
like twice as hard. I don't know why they do it.
Forward advantage.
I've tried. It does feel hard, but
Ashdown.
yeah, true. But they make it look so easy.
Yeah.
Like, why isn't everyone doing two hands?
Well, I suppose they've done it since they kind of had to.
There we go, big
There's going to
point.
be a fault there that Steve took on. Righto. Tambo, there's a winner on the Tambo there.
Oh, that's a shot.
Well
3-all. 3-all, 1 set all.
Game.
We have a game.
Three
Well, I'm glad
games
Colin's
all.
not still
Second set. 3-all.
commentating. He'd be getting very nervous. Tim Chisholm's back in his spot there. Here we go.
Seen that?
Officially at the front. Are we on for a
5-7.
ginormous upset?
Well, they're not afraid of the big times.
Better than two.
They're able to beat one of the best players, or the best player to play the game, and then me. 6-5 in the fifth. That
Was it?
Wow.
Yeah.
I was about to say they thrashed
Something
us,
like
but
that.
that doesn't
Or
sound like they
6-4,
thrashed us.
something like that. Maybe 6-4. We went 5 sets, but yeah, I don't think we're ever up in the sets.
Well, Barney obviously would have had fitness on us. This
Ye-
is a real barn burner, Mr. Cohen.
How's Tara?
That was your first sort of event back from your mini break. And you made the semi-finals of the US Open.
Yeah, I keep getting reminded of that by Ben Geitenbeek.
15 to the receivers.
I've
Yeah.
made
Better
4
than two
semi-finals now
twice.
since my retirement.
Well done.
Yeah, that's harder than it sounds.
Lost it.
Better than
You
4.
know-
It's lost it, obviously.
Better than two.
6-4 was it?
Yep.
Yeah, that was.
Actually, we were 40 love up at something like that. At 5-4 down.
Lost it. Felt better than four.
I think I've been like 3 balls in a row in the net.
30.
I mean, if
about
you
right.
hadn't, I was all up for it.
Alright, 30-15.
Faults.
Yeah, to be fair, 2 very good chases they had.
Hard
there.
to beat. Well,
Bye-bye.
take that, chase the
Yeah.
line.
Interesting, Steve standing back there. Is that because of the boast, do you think?
Yeah, very much.
Covering the fat boast.
Yeah, fat boast or force.
That's a nice little tidy ball.
He does like to sit back on that first ball. That's a good shot.
Yeah, well done, Steve.
40-15. And a chase.
Who's the last
Ryan,
match
we get it, Ryan. We get it.
Oh, these are the buttons. What's this one do?
Yeah, that's
That-
probably
that-
more appropriate with Ryan putting the comedy features in.
Receivers lead 40-15. Chase the line.
We need a good serve here to contain the number 2 seeds. I think for me, Freddie leans far too far left on that railroad. So I can't imagine how it's ever going to go in.
Ooh,
Okay.
free beat. All right, 4-3
4 games
to the number 2 seeds.
Well done, Steve. That's good hands.
That's a good get. You got gallery. Yep.
The door. Good, Steve. Oh. Worse than the
Come on,
last.
Barney.
Barney's got to be ready for
Yeah,
that.
you got to
Two
get out
chases.
there, Barney.
No strokes.
I don't think I can remember a tournament since probably Julian Snow played where I've seen so many sideball serves.
Well, we've got a couple.
Vanished out of the game for 25 years.
Mm. A lot of courts able to do the railroad.
Message from Mikey. Keeping an eye on the Everton score. Are we ever, Mikey?
Yes. I've turned off. It's 1-0 Brentford. Thanks, Mikey.
No strokes. Chase the door.
Get back to practicing your court tennis. Oh,
That's a
good
nice
game.
pick up, Steve. That's the ball they're kind of protecting, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, we got that over his
Oh,
head.
nice.
Yeah, it's a little lucky.
That
15 up.
was lucky.
Worse than the
But-
last.
Better to be lucky than good, some say.
100%. Barney, that was a
Yes.
little bit on the lazy side there,
15
maybe.
up.
You got to move your feet a lot here on this court, especially some of those serves. You know, like with a bit of
Yeah.
spin, it flies off that back wall. That first bounce skids on.
Yeah, usually not quite in the direction you're
No.
expecting.
And if you're not careful, you'll get a racket in the knee.
See, even that, you look like you got a nice easy one, and John's out of shape all of a sudden.
Yeah.
'Cause it's just not quite where he thought it was going to be. Oh, Barn. Well done. Oh,
That's another one where Steve and John were on top of that
30,
rally and they end
15.
up losing it.
yeah. Steve's put away, hit the back wall, and put Barney on his backhand force. Oh, now another big point.
Up.
Thank you, Ryan. Good scrape from Barney there for that main wall. Yeah, it's murder here,
30
isn't
up.
it?
Yeah, it's tough timbre.
Oh, I just probably bit off a bit too much there.
Yeah.
40-30. Up.
There's that net cord.
Oh, we'll take
Better
it
in a
there.
second.
Noticed John's got the sleeve on today. I don't
No
think he had it
leg.
yesterday, but he had the leg sleeve on. I was wondering if you were able to find out from Colin what that was about. How's that
No.
helping? or the benefits behind it.
No, he didn't mention it, Colin, but he did. He was wearing a lot of
Receivers
spandex.
lead,
So
40-30. Better than second.
all right, here we go. Better than second. Steve's gone. Got a bit early. Got a bit in front
Snowy
of that one.
sidewall.
Yep, killing it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Deuce.
We could
Oh, that's a
probably-
replay, was it? No, no.
No, that was it.
Oh.
Just some sloppy camera work.
Ryan's telling himself off.
That's the second mistake he's made this week.
Advantage.
Stroke. Lovely return from Steve. That's the one he wanted the point before.
Yeah.
I think overall Steve's volley is,
It's improved heaps.
yeah, it's a really good weapon these days. Look, Barney probably didn't want to leave that, to be honest.
Got to take that out the air.
All right, that's kind of put a bit
Okay,
of distance in them now.
5-3.
5-3. Hard to see that second seed's dropping this set now.
No.
Thank you.
Barney, I think, is playing with greys. I don't know if you know. Yeah, definitely greys. I think it's definitely going to be Nick.
Oh, I was going to say Freddie Fay.
15 up.
Yeah,
Um,
predicting the next world champion. That's-
Probably Rob again. I'll be retired.
Yeah, not surprising I wasn't on that list. Yeah, it depends on a lot of factors, that, doesn't it?
Worse than 6.
Is Cam going to move to Hungary, being one of them? Might help.
It doesn't seem to affect him not being anywhere near a court. to
That's
not
true,
play.
actually, yeah. You just turn up.
He says he's going to move to Hungary, but he's now in Charleston. That's a lovely place to live.
Yeah,
you
true
might find it
story.
hard to leave there. But you never know.
He's just not hungry enough for it.
I need a joke button on that one.
Servers lead 15 love. Hazard, worse than 2.
No,
Hazard.
that's chimes. That doesn't work. Sorry. Anyway, we're 5-3. Hazard worse than 2. Oh, good shot. Yeah, if they can steal this game,
15-all.
4-5 is always
Worse than
a
Especially
6.
little
now
nervy
when
when
you've
you're
got
in the lead.
You've
Yeah.
got that set all situation, you're like, oh. Definitely don't want that 2-1 to, oh my gosh.
That's good. Good volley. Shot.
Ah, good range of shots, hasn't he? Overhead smashed.
Oh,
Oh,
bad.
barn.
30-15.
Good defense.
Yeah,
The
very
door.
good. You kind of don't, when you get this situation, you're up in a game, important game, and you see that hazard, you kind of like, I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
Lovely shot from Steve.
Yeah. Brings up 2 set points.
40-15 and a
There's
half.
a couple too many on the penthouse towards the end of this set from the, say, Philly pair, New York pair.
Johnny Westcar with possession of one of the best sidewalls in the game. When and why is a sidewall a good option? I mean, up until this tournament, I don't know, but it seems to be.
It's a good option when someone doesn't want to volley it. If you can
Yeah.
get them to back up.
And actually, two lefties,
Yeah.
it's quite a good option, isn't it?
Yeah.
Receivers
Force them to
lead
volley it.
40-15.
But definitely, if you've got someone who's not prepared to take it off the roof,
Hazard
I
chasing
think it
the
instantly
door.
becomes
Hazard.
quite a good option,
It
doesn't it?
does, yeah.
Ball.
So it's safe to say it does not work against you, Rob. You'll miss about 1 in 100. Ooh,
Game
that's a
in the
set.
third
There we
set,
go, 2
16
sets to
to
1.
3.
Applause for them.
Receivers lead 2 sets
Nailed
to
it.
1. Love all, 4th set.
Pretty excited, the crowd.
Yeah,
Some 2Cs go 2 sets to 1 up.
it's quite a rowdy bunch here at the country club.
Sound like the Aiken crew. You've been there for an eliminator, they are loud.
That's
More
loud.
than
That's
the
the
others.
free pour, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
They have what they call a members pour here.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Pop.
Barney, sideball after sideball.
They've kept the same lineup. Steve returning Barney.
That's
Amazing.
nice from Steve. Little inside out gallery shot. Brilliant.
2 chases.
I mean, makes sense. They won that set pretty comfortably. After 3-all, they weren't really threatened.
Back to work.
See, one of the earlier questions, I'm wondering if you answered it before here. Like, what's your recovery routine? I mean, I've seen what your recovery
Yeah, I mean, it has
routine
changed
is.
quite a lot over the years. I think an actual recovery routine would be
No strokes.
ice bath.
More than a yard worse.
When you're doing the world
On
champs
last.
and stuff.
Yeah, like be a long stretch, probably an hour. Ice bath, food, quite quickly after the match. Although some of the science now is kind of suggesting that's not as important as it was.
Team up.
What about getting on the bike, get rid of lactic acid?
No, I think that's quite a new thing. Like
15 to
Yeah,
you
when I
guys.
was-
Second.
taking it seriously, it was.
Ice baths and stuff.
Pop.
Yeah, but the science
Stretching.
behind the bike does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, flush it all out, right?
It's kind of a. But you do kind of feel bad for those guys. You watch them, come off 5-hour tennis match
And
and
then straight on that
they
bike.
go
yeah.
sit on a bike. You're like, good lord. Steve just going gallery to gallery. Always a great play.
15 up.
You can never switch off in
15.
doubles, even though 2 sets to 1 up.
Yeah.
Like,
It just
momentum shifts are a big thing.
and it's very hard to break them, isn't it?
Mm.
Because
That's
half the
a
time you're
great
not
shot, don't
really kind of aware of
No.
what's changed.
Yeah.
40-15.
And you find yourself a few games down going, what's happened here?
Yeah.
Pop.
Should let it go, take the chase.
It's a good
Ooh,
pace.
got the
Game.
stroke. It's game.
See, if that ball had gone over, it would have been in.
First
Had
game,
one of those
4th
in
set.
Melbourne.
Oh, yeah. You told me that story.
Snick on the person defending the dead-on's racket, and then it pops over.
And you sort of hit it back at him, and he was like, "What are you doing?"
Team up.
You're like, "You hit it. It's gone over."
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this is the ideal start
Yeah. 1 love,
for
15
Barney
love.
and Freddie.
Receivers lead 15 up.
Change of rackets from Steve. Wonder if he's looked for a different tension or just had one that was wearing out. Well, his new racket is on fire.
15 up.
Well done, that was a tough serve. Great return from Freddie. Just leave it. that.
30-15.
Colin Lumley was right. Probably need to be leaving some more of those hazard opportunities.
Yep.
It's interesting because on a court like this, you feel like there's quite a few chase options, but
40-15.
got to keep coming back to the fact that there's two people down there. Wow, look at that.
Good door.
Boast gallery. Alright, they probably took on a bit more than they needed to there. Now they're down 40-15, so Steve and John looking to draw level.
Receivers lead
back
40-15.
on level pegging in
Chases
this
the
full
door. Up.
Nice return from
Yeah,
John.
that's
That's
good
what it is.
return.
Game. One game all. Fourth set.
Ooh, good
Pick
from
up.
Barney, that one. Get out of the way then, Barn. Good from Barney, just nice strong hit.
Got another error out of Steve there.
He
The unconventional ball.
miss hit, sideball. Could be alright.
This gallery. Yeah.
Second.
Very disciplined with that.
Up.
Oh.
Well done, Steve. Got the mystery call from John.
Yeah.
The silent yours.
Oh,
Oh,
good
Steve,
finish.
that's a brilliant shot.
15 up.
You kind of always have a feeling to when you hit that ball up and you look up where you are and you think, you're in trouble here.
Low. 1 and 2.
Nice again from Steve. Better than two-ish.
Yeah, I think
1 and
so.
2.
Cut down 1 and 2.
On the Andy Lyons call.
Yeah. The
That's
imaginary
a great
lines.
shot. Often wondered what it'd be like if we got rid of the better thans and worse thans.
Yeah.
Just had 1, 1 and 2, 2. Get a lot more chase
15
offs,
all.
Yeah, you would.
but I never.
Would
Second
make the
gallery.
game longer.
Would it be?
More chase
Would that be a bad thing? or
Second.
just, yeah.
I already think the English version of chases is not great. I think the French ones do it better.
Which is kind of basically
Yeah,
that, isn't it?
yeah.
Just
And I think, like teaching a new person the game, you go, this is better, this is worse. They're like, what are you talking about?
this is more than this
Yeah.
is nearly.
It's just to me silly.
30-15
But
chase.
yeah, to me the
1
French
and
chasing
2.
and calling just makes way more sense.
Yeah. All right, first chase goes to receivers. Bit of a lucky one from Barney, but they all count.
12.
That must have been pretty close. Was not going to be easy to beat 1 and 2 off that serve. It's good.
Yeah, it's just a free pop of trying to beat 1 and 2.
30 up.
Take the gallery. Nope.
Looking
It's
for the
another
errors,
error.
but they're pulling the errors. It's
40-30.
good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, not with like going crazy, just good, solid hits.
Yep.
Up.
Good D from John. Barney goes again. Oh, man, we've all done those before, can't be too harsh. Sometimes you look up and think, how on earth have I actually hit it up there?
Yeah. Just hurts more when you have the game point.
Good serve. Nice from Steve.
Good pick up, Barney.
Not good because that was going round.
That's a really good shot from Freddie.
Just darted that in there. Oh, juice last gallery, brilliant.
It's a big forehand. Nope.
Oh, stuck on the wall.
Oh, he's got it.
Good
That's
dig,
a great
Freddie.
get.
30 seconds.
Two chases, deuce.
Deuce.
So we talked about like if you're doing the courts and maybe the French chasers, which I prefer. The other thing is like the colours of the lines. So you see here you've got last gallery white. Second gallery is also the same colour. But say chase the door and chase the first isn't. I'm wondering why that is, because like last gallery you could say signalling the end of the chases. So then second gallery is the service line. Why is that not a different colour? Why is that?
You could definitely have that a different colour.
Yeah.
I think last gallery is coloured on most
Or
courts.
deuce.
I guess
They
it's
are.
like
Last
it's a
gallery.
bearings thing, like.
Yeah. But if you're going to do, I prefer the service line. It should be a different colour.
It's going to be heavy cut. Good dig, Freddie. Ooh, just stayed in. More heavy. No, slipped it in the middle. Oh, he could have left
Lost
it.
it.
Oh, he did leave it.
Didn't touch him.
Wow.
And then it's
How
the
did he get
servers.
himself
Better
out
than
of the
the
way of
second
that?
gallery.
Here we go.
He doesn't have
Big
a lot
point.
of weight on him.
Terrible serve, Barn.
Yeah.
Deuce.
Got to take time on that. Make sure. Yeah, he's starting to miss. Oh.
Good shot, John.
Thank you.
Oh, gone very high.
Game point for 2-1. Take your time here, Barney.
And then
Yeah, just land your serve and then let them worry about it.
Got advantage here.
He's gone huge. Oh, he's got away with that one there.
Oh, got the
Well done,
chase.
John.
Advantage, one chase.
Shooting this match started on time. It's been going a while now.
It would have started on time, yeah.
Just under 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just under 2 hours, there you have it. And there is no 4 o'clock match, ladies and gentlemen.
The way this is going, it could be. This could make it till 6.
receiver's advantage. Last gallery.
Need some more water.
Yeah. Getting dehydrated in this sauna.
Lost it. Felt
Wow.
worse than the
Big
last.
leave.
What did that fall worse than
It's
last?
like 2 inches worse than last.
Deuce.
Good heat.
Maybe take a gallery. You had 3 pops.
Let's
4
have
pops.
4 pops. What are we doing now? 5 pops. Yep.
Barney.
6
roof.
pops. Oh
Yeah,
no! He's
Barney.
got it!
That
What
was
a
one or the
shot.
other, wasn't it?
Advantage.
I mean, all on target. Well played.
Yeah. It's not easy to do here. Oh.
Game.
And draws the error. What done? 2-1. They fought hard for that game.
Yeah, it did. That was a big game, potentially.
Probably the right call from Steve. John was committed.
Did he touch that? What was the chase?
Yeah.
Touch.
Just
Yeah.
clipped
15.
him on that sleeve. Nice turn on the racket's backhand there.
If you leave it. No, not when you're
Strap
Freddie and can hit
again.
it like that. What?
Thank you.
Obviously, don't
30
leave
up.
it. When you can hit a ball like that.
There's worse than
35.
4.
Yeah, just work and hit it hard. Keep it, under the
Better than
penthouse and get some good bounces.
Sure it made it that far. Good serve, another sidewalk kills it.
15-30.
Bit of a different variation that
It's
one,
not
to
the
be
Tim
fair.
Chisholm one. He liked to do that to you.
Mm.
I was noticing. If it's in fast from wide. It's actually not a bad
Bye-bye.
shot choice.
Yeah. So far out of position, might as well. What's kind of impressive actually is the windows they've put in here. I mean, they actually missed the windows, it was so high, but
Oh my.
you know what I mean? It doesn't. Some
It
clubs, if you hit the window, it's
it
not,
really
it's not
slows
making
it
it to
down,
the
yeah.
net. But
Con in the US for 5 weeks is a lot of con.
And they're very well soundproofed as well. Which is good and bad. So if you're having a lot of support and they're up there, you can't really
Sides
hear
are
them.
15 to the
but
servers.
we've got the
Better
button there,
than
right?
5.
Ryan's way ahead of you.
it's good,
Again,
good
it's
shot.
that
Yeah.
just needs a slightly
30
better
all.
serve,
Chase
doesn't
the
it?
line.
Better than 5, you know it's not really forcible.
Yeah. And again, this is not what you want to serve on chase line.
Good get, Barney.
Steady.
Nicely done. Oh, Freddie, that's freaky. Freaky
Chip the
Freddie.
gallery, chip the gallery. Oh, don't listen to me. Get the air out of Steve.
43.
Barney.
That ball
There
okay,
we go.
guys?
Another big point. They just keep coming in this
I
match.
know.
Servers lead 40.
Thank you very
30.
much, Ryan.
Oh, he's
Oh,
got it.
how's he got that back? That's kind of okay from Barney. What's he gonna? Oh, it's just over, just over.
That's
Oh,
good
well
finish
done,
from
that was- You did have options there. I think you briefly thought about letting it go.
Deuce.
Do you think twice more force in here just because the dead-ons are small? Well, I
Yeah.
found myself.
But then you see how high it bounces and you think, come on.
Last.
It's good, sensible play. Second seeds.
Advantage.
Right. Last gallery. Not the easiest chase to beat. That was a brilliant volley from Freddie. Right, Freddie to return.
Advantage to the receivers.
Steve Mark,
Last
what's he
gallery.
gonna? Or is it no? Lummer's going to observe. Okay. Is he going big? He's going big.
Lost it. Deuce.
Nice easy lead that time.
Yeah. Back to juice.
Agreed, Jeff. Big point graphic is top notch. I feel like Steve's got to have a better option from there, doesn't he? Oh, that was nasty in the end. Yeah,
Oh, it's
perfect
a
from
shot.
Steve. Been saying it all day, but that Maymore Tamber
Oh,
shot
okay,
on this
John.
court is a real beast.
Servers advantage.
Oh, look how high that bounced. Hazard. I did one of those yesterday.
Is it better than one?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yes. Yep. Advantage to the receivers. Hazard chase better than one.
Oh, what happened there?
Dong.
It's the gong.
Good hustle, Freddie.
Go for it.
Deuce.
I think all you got to tell yourself is forget the blue one.
Yeah. Said chimes. I thought.
Oh, good get. Oh, well done,
Advantage.
Steve. Hit the sarcasm button there.
Yeah. There's that one. Probably trombone.
Good drop. No, drops about as much as it does here. Oh, that's
a
good
good
though.
shot.
That is
Oh, that's
really
brilliant. I want to
Deuce.
press applause, but that will take like 1 minute to finish.
Well done, Barney. Good hands again.
Oh, game
Hello.
point.
Back to
Advantage.
3-1 point.
Big
They
point.
Looked in control at add and chase the line. Oh, this is a juicy one.
Rip it. Oh, gentle.
Didn't know what to do there, did he, Barney? Should have rung the gong, I think. Take your hazard. Not
Stop
bad, the
door.
door first.
Let's see what some of these do. What's the best button, Ryan? What's the blue one? Rim shot. Try this one, everyone. Try trombone. Right, crickets, we know how to do chimes. What's this one? Got air horn. Oh, I like that one. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. One more.
Advantage to the receivers.
Here we go. That's the
Very
big
good.
point music.
Door.
Right, doesn't stop though. How do you stop it? There we go, sorry.
I mean, everyone's learning on the job here. Good pickup from Lummers. Oh, is that good?
Oh, good get from John.
Got you the boast.
Oh,
No, he went straight
snatch
with
just
it.
needed his,
I could see what he was doing. He wanted forehand corner and roll Nick.
yeah.
Yeah,
That was
lovely
good
serve. Oh, it's
Advantage.
just turning into a very long game. Getting longer.
Use.
Deuce.
Went a bit wayward on that one, John. Oh, he's worn that one.
Advantage.
I think that's a good shot in doubles, that fatter kind of dead on ball. All right, back to 3-1 point. Oh, ready.
Deuce.
Ooh,
Wow,
good
look
shot.
where that went.
You'd have loved that on the point
Yeah.
before.
I mean, that made it past
Ooh,
the centre line.
It
How?
says Everton 1-1. Thank
There
you,
we
Mike.
go.
It's tuned off.
Been a big
Sorry. Here we
boost
go.
in the commentary.
Oh, that's huge.
All right, here we go. Worse than two.
With advantage.
Freddie just.
He's a good doubles player these days. So's Barney, to be fair.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, you look at Barn, you think, got this covered. But it's actually very good.
Advantage to the servers. Worse than two.
What are you serving here? I think We haven't seen. Oh my gosh, he's
Not
going for
serving
the,
that.
the compulsory railroad Freddie fault.
Might be a good thing it was a fault. I'd probably serve a demi and try and hopefully he doesn't volley it.
Someone needs to get hold of that Freddie railroad. It's never going in the way he does it. Oh, good dig, Barney. No.
Barney.
Again, let's get the first one in.
Could have been good on one before.
Oh gosh, Steve, that would have missed 2 sets of galleries.
That's
There,
okay,
makes
that
up for it there.
Second.
Nice hands, Barney. Steve steps inside.
Oh, another game point.
Advantage.
Just more errors than you normally see from these two, to be fair.
Nobody wants to win
In this game's got to be a quarter of an hour long.
2-2. You're moving forward.
No.
Advantage to the receivers.
Uh,
The second gallery.
he's got to be looking for the Rob
Second.
Fay cut volley. Boom. Thank you very much. 3-1.
Second gallery. Oh, God, he went for the Mike Happel
Okay.
volley instead.
Receivers
They
lead
both
3
work, I
games
guess.
Yeah.
to 1. Fourth set.
3-1.
Okay,
Yeah,
game
yeah.
on. Well, let's have a big hitting game from Barn here, and we'll.
I think just get on the server side.
Oh,
Last
just
gallery.
like that.
Perfect.
And yeah, Steve returning on his
Ball
backhand.
up, John.
Oh, is that going
beautiful shank.
15 up.
How does that happen?
He's on the wrong side of the court and everything. Barney.
Oh, that sounded like broken sun, strings, racket.
30 up.
There we go. Ah, speak of the devil, there it is.
Mm.
Do
Just
not
talked
try
about
that
it.
unless your racket is broken,
Good to
Cam.
work with New York. Yeah, strings help though.
I think I overheard Barney say it's the first time he used this racket. So maybe asking for Grays for a refund
love,
or a
one chase.
replacement there.
Yep, last.
I
Yes.
mean, it's a man mountain swinging a piece of stick at speed that's going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah.
40
That
love
new
and
racket's
chase,
got
chase,
off to a
chase.
terrible start.
Quickly to 40 love, that's not what you want. Make him work for it.
I think that's quite a good serve from Steve. There it is. That's a brilliant winning gallery. You get 2 for that.
Yeah.
$40 love to the receivers. Last gallery. Last gallery.
Nice return, Steve. Freddie pops it back. Going for a
Vicious gallery.
mid-rally serve.
Oh, did he
Great
got
cover
it?
there.
Get in.
Oh, great.
Oh,
catch.
wow.
Well done. Let's see that one, Ryan.
Wow, wow, wow.
I saw Ryan go
Fill
for
the
the
rackets
clip
up.
button.
15-40. Time.
Yeah, give that applause, quick applause. Now I know how to turn it off.
It's come round. Oh, it's main wall to hammer. It's good. Just a bit overcooked. Oh, no. Cool. Got a
Game.
bit too far to the right, didn't he?
Yeah.
2 games to 3.
All right, 2-3.
2-3. Fault.
And Freddie, I'm telling you, man, that will always be a fault.
Oh, shot
Barney,
by.
look at that. Past one of the best left-handed
Team up.
volleys of all time.
You.
Made it look easy. Where's he going? Gone? Good try.
Another good shot.
Good enough.
30 love.
30 love.
Been hitting that ball well
15,
all
30.
match. Had a good little service game here. Oh, tough.
Well,
Oh,
Just got
we all-
untidy length on
Yeah.
it.
right, they need this point.
well,
Better than 4 chase.
Fault number 30 in a row off that railroad.
Not sure why he's.
Well, they've pulled it back to 40-30. Did well there,
40,
number
30.
2 seeds. Thanks, Ryan. That is a good gap. And it was going in as well. If John was a gentleman, he'd have let that go in. Good shot, Barney.
servers lead 40-30. Better than 4. Better than 4.
Just wondering. I keep running down the corridor because Barney's borrowing my rackets now. I've only broken 3 this match.
See,
Yep.
so
Oh,
just
great
hearing
shot.
that-
I'm better than 4 to bring up juice.
That last racket Barney broke was his 3rd racket we're hearing.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
It's not like
Out of
Steve to miss
nowhere,
out.
we're looking at points for 4-2 again.
Yeah.
So actually a pretty good serve there, but maybe a boast was required. I like Barney.
Deuce.
Juice, so we're in for another 15-minute game here. Here we go. I think John was expecting a fault call there.
Good shot.
Good shot, Steve. Surprised we haven't seen a few more of those. He's very good at that shot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Stroke.
Yep, called a stroke. Great serve, but a really nice return. Good deep Barney stays up there. Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Advantage.
Just nice loose swing, isn't it, Freddie?
No.
Caught
3 or
everyone
4.
by surprise.
Is that chase?
Just disappeared off screen.
Yeah.
It looked like he got it back, but lovely. 3 and 4. That keeps it interesting.
Advantage
I think they all thought that point was
to the
done.
receivers. Chase is 3 and 4.
Going for
Got one
it.
in.
Good get, Barney.
Well done.
Well done. That was not an easy pickup.
No,
Deuce.
he
Make
only
a job.
just had to hit it, but I think it's safer to play it. Back to Juice.
See, that demi is quite useful, isn't it? Oh, Barney, why are
Third
you
one.
going back? Easier said than done, but
Yeah, because he's actually quite steady at that
yeah,
stand and deliver forward thing.
yeah.
It's a great shot from Steve there.
Yeah.
That is a good
That was
shot.
big point in the end, getting their way.
Better than 1 to follow.
Very much looking like it will go 3-all here. Bit of one. Pretty much going to have a crack at the dead on.
Advantage to the servers, better than one.
Where are we going with a demi, or maybe I think probably go that faster underhand one. Yeah.
Game.
3-3.
3 games all.
Their chance to get 4-2, but no.
Their chances for no, they lost a quick game in there.
Yeah.
Didn't they? Ooh, nearly.
15
So I
up.
caught Steve by surprise there. It looked like.
And it's the Barney heat just
Turn it
keeps
up.
coming.
I think John could leave those because it's not going in.
You think that's missing? Yeah.
Because it's quite high up the wall up to where the dead on starts.
It's gone.
40 left.
Stay out, 40 love. Interesting.
Yeah, it's so funny, these rapid swings when it's overall like tight. That's probably gone. No, it stayed in. Look at that,
good
drops
shot.
it down.
That's
Okay.
game.
Very
Well,
good.
very. I mean, that couldn't have been any
to
quicker.
3. Stevie, that ball okay?
That doesn't happen that often on the
I
receiver
mean,
side.
when you consider who they're playing.
Yeah.
Receivers lead 4-3, 4th set.
So that was the vital 7th. Is there any meaning to that overused phrase? Let's find
Good.
out.
Well, let's find out if there's any meaning when you do it.
Let's find out. I think Barney's quite good at like not hitting the penthouse.
Yeah. Just either got it in or way up.
Yeah. Yeah, unplayable. Almost went for a hazard. Did we
Good
clip
team
that
up.
right? Don't think anyone was looking.
Shot. The stroke.
Yeah.
15 up.
Hit that well.
I mean, it's a bit of a chaos
30-15.
ball from Freddie
Yeah.
there, but it's definitely worked.
Ineffective. Oh,
Ooh, just got
Caught
to the
napping
wall at the
on that
wrong
one.
time, didn't it?
30 up. Nope.
This is a big point, Ryan. Nice return. Good get there from John. Oh, is that the chase? Yeah.
can take it.
Line.
Chase the line. 30 all.
Everton held on 1-all.
Everybody can breathe a sigh of relief.
Yep.
One of the worst Premier League teams in history have drawn 1 all.
Oh, Freddie.
40-30 in the chase.
Bit of a gift, that one.
Yeah, especially with chase the line. Oh, there it is. One more.
$40-30 to the server,
The
or
Freddie Rarey
receivers.
coming.
The line.
That was a good one. Really good one.
Oh,
Bail up, Barney.
4-4.
Good. That was a good solid game there from
4 games all.
what could have been a nasty situation. Steve's gone pretty big with the return. both very kind of calm on their volleys, Freddie and Barney.
Yeah.
No, you know, there's no snatching
Panic, yeah.
or. Like that. It's a great
Not
hit from
swinging at it.
Steve, and it's just a nice relaxed get.
Oh,
Oh, there's a gong.
that's
Yeah,
not-
that's a bit of jazz, that's fair enough.
Oh, is it? I missed the applause button there. They're both the same colour, to be fair.
There is an order to them.
Yes.
Good return. Oh, lovely down low volley. Ring the gong. Brian let that get awkward, but played a beautiful shot. Oh, snuck it behind Steve from there.
That's an applause.
30 love.
And a hazard too. There comes another snowy sideball. I mean, snowy sideball was a bit better than that, to be fair. That's more like a snowy right there. Oh, good get, Steve. Keeps him in this point.
That's 40 love with a hazard.
40 love and chase changes.
Just like that. That's some shot, that
Yeah.
replay. Main wall defence going to winning gallery.
And this one,
Yeah, that's rackets.
yeah.
Showing his full array of talent.
He's like, is he number 2 or something in the world of rackets?
I wouldn't have a clue. I don't actually keep up with rackets,
Probably
to be
should know
honest.
that, shouldn't we?
As far as I know, I think Ben Corson's still world champion, but
40
plays
love
pickleball.
to
That's
the
as far as my
receivers.
knowledge
Yeah.
goes.
Hazard worse than 2.
Dominating the
Hazard.
European pickleball world. Oh, it's a good get,
That's
Steve.
a good get.
Oh, come on, John, wake up.
Okay.
Wow, what a get from Freddie there.
5-4.
Receivers lead 5 games to 4. Fourth
Okay.
set.
Well,
Funnily enough, this is
gonna
the
have to
game they've
fight off
struggled
these
with.
guys, yeah. Stop it going 2 sets all. They need 2 big games.
It's a good start.
It's Barney down here.
Boast. Nice soft hands from John.
He's done
On target again, Barney. That's gone behind.
that main wall we talk about.
It's gone. Oh, could have let that
Yeah.
one go round, surely. Well played,
50
John.
love.
Got underneath that one.
Oh, it's
Oh
in.
my
What
goodness, what a shot that was.
Backhand volley main wall
Is that a
down.
low down inside out backhand?
Yeah.
Throws his racket in disgust. Such a good shot. He's expected that to go 2 inches further in.
Good get from John.
Out
Oh,
of
it's out.
points.
30-15.
30-15.
Whoa.
30
I mean, I don't know about you, Ryan, but
No.
this feels like a big point.
Oh, there's 2 set
40-15.
points, ladies and
Points.
gentlemen.
Freddie Bristowe
This
just
does go to
doing as
the
he
final
wants.
set. I might have to get water for Rob and myself.
He's
What's
gone
that doing?
dead on.
Oh,
Great
it's
shot from
only-
Steve.
it's
That
a
was a
great
beauty.
shot.
Set point
30,
down,
40.
skimming the net.
Another set point now. 1 saved. Save this
Is he
one.
going the big to the overhead again? He is. That's gone
Out
into
of
the
court,
roof.
game
It's
in the
out. That's the
fourth
set.
6
2 sets
games.
all.
Fabulous. Well, we're going to have a short break here.
Short
But
break
looks
for
like the
the
players
computers.
are off as well. I might grab the microphone and see if I can
Bathroom
grab
break.
Steve for a comment. it is. Barney's in the point though. Steve's got this covered.
Had that.
Yeah. Good choice though from Steve. Down the middle.
30,
Always
40.
a good plan in the doubles.
Game. First game, fifth set.
I like it, didn't he?
Interesting, like Freddie doesn't seem to use that serve on the chases. But I think overall he's had a lot of success with it.
Yeah. I mean, he's changing up his serve all the time, Freddie.
Oh right, so nobody could hear us, Ryan, is that?
Ball up,
Yeah,
Barney.
everybody just missed all the good commentary.
Second gallery.
And the sound effects.
So we were asking for your predictions. Number 2 seeds.
We've been chatting away and
Yeah.
not feeling the love, but no one could hear us.
Lovely shot from Steve. Barney gets it back again. Coming out. Good read from Barney. Keeps in the rally.
That's going to be gallery. No.
Better than the,
Better than the door.
door.
2 chases. Yeah, so
That's
number
up
2
to Chase.
seeds or the experienced giant killers for the win. I mean, at this point, not a massive surprise to see either of them win, obviously.
Nope.
Apart from the first kind of maybe 4 or 5 games, it's been
No stroke, sorry
Incredibly
guys.
tight.
Second gallery. Yep, second.
They've kept with the same Stevie, Barney.
Barney's going to
15
floor
left.
boast there.
Better
We've taken
than
that
the
out of the game. I
door.
think that's. Oh, great pick up from
That's a
Steve.
great
And
pick up.
base of the timber as well. What a shot.
30 love.
That's
What
a
great
really good
get.
get.
Look at that was chaos ball from Barney.
Good
That's the
chase.
world's
First and
most
second.
forgiving net
Sound
cord.
great get.
Yeah.
30 love on chase. Six yards.
Right, what's going on here? Ryan's
Just
interrupting us.
making us be aware that when we have a drink, maybe pull the microphone away from our mouth.
If this was in your way,
Oh,
just tilt it up so I can hear you. Couldn't hear you.
it's not what he was saying. Reminding us to move it out the way of our mouths so we can have a drink.
30 love to the receivers.
30 love, 2
Worse than
chases.
second.
They can defend these. Let's see. Oh, where are we?
Steve turns. Oh, another great half volley of side wall from Steve.
Oh,
But
shot
Freddie
Freddie.
puts it away. There's some net cord in there, just to make it doubly
15,
impossible to
30,
defend.
chases,
Right, 6
6
yards. It's
yards,
not super
6.
easy on this court. Not against the snow sidewall anyway. Good dig from Freddie. Steve. Oops, somebody go. That's a lovely shot.
Yeah, it's too
lovely
good.
shot. That's more the kind of quality we expect
40,
from Steve.
15. Game.
That's 1-0.
One game on. We've got a couple of
One game all. Fifth
everybody
set.
going for Bristowe Tanfield at this point.
Well, we can tell you 6 love
I
is
think one
now
of
off
them
the
might be a
table.
slightly biased Wellington view. Oh, good dig. There it is.
Made it over.
Good Barney, cut that one off. Avoid the backwall danger. Oof,
Oh, good
Barney
heat from
heat.
Barney.
Steve, we're way up at second gallery there.
Shot, buddy. 15 love.
What's gone
Go
in?
in.
Went in.
That sounded like it hit quite a few ledges.
15 up.
But top, bottom, in. Brings it back to 15 all there. Barney still very sensibly cutting those off. Good doubles from John. 2 chases, round we go.
Last. $15 all. First chase is the line.
Chase the line. Good straight force.
Chase off.
Chase off, I think.
Yeah.
Net
30,
post.
15.
Oh, net
Yeah,
post.
yeah. So service
Last
point.
gallery.
Last gallery, a bit tougher. Oh, it's good, isn't it?
That's a good
It
shot.
really is a good shot.
That's a
that.
big win
30 up.
for that point.
Yeah, I think what's impressive here is how often Freddie goes with the right option. I think Barney's behind a bit of that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kind of got away with one there,
Yep.
but as we know, hazards kind of quite nice to have in the bank. Good dig from Barney.
Yeah. Good. Well done, Freddie.
That's where that rackets comes in pretty
Yeah.
handy. Just bang. Oh, he just sticks the big arm out and back it goes.
Good shot from Steve.
That was an attempted dive from Barney.
One on the foot.
Good point from second seeds there. Really nice.
Exactly. You're a lot of help. I have a sharp object here somewhere. $40-30 to the receivers.
Thank you very much.
Hazard chase worse than 2. Hazard.
It's not the serve on a hazard.
Game.
All right.
2 games
Pulling
to
ahead.
one.
Changing rackets
Final
there.
set. 2-1.
Second seeds jump in front.
What's that?
Wow. Completely out of shape. Nails it.
15 left.
Well, that was over, I think. Anyway, still in the point. It's a really tough shot, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So is that. Oh, good play,
Okay,
Barney. Ooh, that's going to be tough.
Oh, he's done
makes
it.
it look easy. All these lessons are paying off. Nice. Yeah, that's a
That's
good
good
point,
roll.
everybody. Very good.
Second.
Susie Faulkner now joining in the
15 to you
Rub It
guys.
In Club.
No, 15 to the servers.
After that result, we took a year off.
What's
playing
that,
with each other.
what's that joke about one goat?
Oh, Steve.
Right, 30 love.
30 love. Fault.
Good
First
shot,
gallery.
Steve.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems absolutely crazy to me that you can stand there and serve that
Yeah.
to the, you know, second best doubles pair in the world. It's kind of crazy. It shows you what a tricky kind of penthouse this is.
Absolutely. $30 love.
30 love
If
to
you
the
want to win one of these
receivers.
chasers.
Second gallery.
What's Barney going to go? Low and straight. Good sideball serve. He's gone slow cuts. Good option. No, well played, John. Great shot.
15
Not
30.
such a good option.
First gallery.
After all.
Small like Barney. I could lose it. Well done, Steve. Good finish.
Steve makes short. 30 all.
30 all.
Stuck on the wall nicely there for Barney. Steve's.
Double here. Good finish.
Wow.
40 30.
Barney just hasn't really been able to get a return away here, has he?
No.
Steve
Just
served
pinned him
that
in.
serve very well to him.
He just stands back on it.
Well done, that's going to put a bit of a gap in there now.
3 games to 1. Team up.
Bit of a funny
And I
bounce there.
think, but I think in the singles, right, John's going forward to that ball, isn't he? But
Yeah.
it's very easy to hang back in your doubles.
It's creating chaos there. Oh, good get, Barney.
Yeah, well done, Steve. Kept it on a good length, made it awkward.
15 up.
Oh, Steve's kind of hit a little purple patch.
Yep. That happens in doubles.
30 15.
Forcing the errors out of
And
Barney.
kind of
now.
reverse from Barney, yeah, just a
40,
few
15.
sloppy ones. Question from Stephen Blount. I think, why do you think the server keeps kind of bossing into that space? I think obviously it's got to go beyond the black line first.
4-1.
Yeah, it's good. This is good from the number 2 seeds.
4-1.
Very good.
Last
Yeah,
gallery.
definitely need to get down that end, don't they?
Yeah, they have to get this game.
I think on that high volley, you kind of don't know. Just seems to make sense at the time. I think, Stephen.
Yeah.
Steve did well to get on that. It was a horrible rising ball. Oh, you got a tough bounce there, Barney.
No, worse than 4.
Better than 4 or something like that.
Good hearing, Mr. Carey.
but I need a good run here. Otherwise, this is game over.
For starters, they don't want it to bounce because the
Yeah,
secondary receiver can't volley it.
yeah.
No strokes.
And as soon as you let it
Last
bounce, it's super tight on that
Skips,
side
skid,
wall.
Yeah, skids off that floor.
Right, last gallery. It's good from Barney. Oh, is that going to nick? Nope. We'll get back in a position. It's a great rally. That's high. It's going to lose
Lost
it.
it.
Lost it.
Right, worse than 4, even
15 left.
tougher.
Worse than 4.
Good return from Steve. Good get from Freddie. John goes dead on height. Oh, that was a great shot from Steve, but well back. No, that's too good. That rally was good from Steve.
Yeah.
He's really
15 all.
grown in confidence here, hasn't he?
Up.
They just think they're rushing it a little bit, the two. Barney's almost like quick serving, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh,
Beautiful shot, Freddie. Yeah, I think on
30,
that, this
15.
court, that shot should be going for it a bit more. I'd say they need this game as an understatement. Steve,
32.
just playing so well right now. Oh, look where that ball got. Up over his headband. Come on.
30 seconds.
I left. Right,
Two
better than
chases.
2, better than second.
$30-15 to the receivers. Better than 2.
Better than
30
2.
all. Better than
It's going to be
second.
tough to win.
It was
This is
kind
the
of tough either way. This is their make or breaker.
Up.
Steve opting with a second serve bobble. Barney. Oh, it's good from Steve. Gosh, he cannot miss. What a
Playing well,
set he's
right,
playing.
Yeah.
40-30.
That's a good
Nice-
shot from
nice
Barney.
from Barney.
He does that really because he holds it late.
Yeah,
Deuce.
that
Not
big
really
flick
sure.
comes
Yeah.
in, doesn't it? Is that staying in? Yes. Oh, just
he
snatched
read
in the
it.
top of the net.
Barney can't believe he missed.
Yep. Up.
Oh,
Well played, number 2s.
hold on, 5-1.
Looking unbeatable from here.
5-1.
I'm going to go with 90.
15 left.
89.
0.9. Good shot.
Yep. 15 all. 3 points from victory. 2 points.
30-15.
Just kind of looks a little bit like the first set here, just with the other two just slightly pressing. All of a sudden those volleys are not quite as relaxed. That's a nice one from
That's
Freddie.
a good shot.
Keeps him in.
30 up.
Steve confirms to John that was going in.
Oh, this time he gets out of the way, but Steve
Oh,
again
good
nails
pick
his
out.
line.
Oh, it's a lovely shot. Brings up their first match point.
40-30.
Steve's won this final set on his own racket.
He has, yeah. Played really well.
Game
That's the
and
match.
Well played, number 2
Great
seeds.
match.
Made it look kind of easy in the end. Bit of a shame.
last
Such
set.
a cracking match up to that point.
They win 6-2, 3-6, 6-3, 4-6. Final set 6-1.
Next match is in 1 hour's time.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. From Rob and I.
Enjoy the rest of your day / evening / morning, afternoon. Take care.
Take care.